guys. Hello everyone, my name is Alckemy. Welcome to the channel. Today you and I are going to hop into a fresh project and just play around for a few hours and make some sounds, have some fun, see if we can kind of get something cool up and going. I think what I'm going to do is probably just go into Faceplant. Maybe, yeah, let's just do that. I'm going to hop into Faceplant and just make some random sounds and see what I can get out of it, see if anything seems inspiring. And then we'll kind of mess around and see what else we can get out of having fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and go here. And let's just kind of move these around. Something like so. And let's grab a wavetable LFO. I'm going to come into this, I think. And we need a thing here that's going to start here. I'm going to do this. We're going to end up making a sequence. How's everybody doing? What is going on in your hood? Let's go ahead and minimize that. Make this opposite. And maybe bring this down. And now we should have a morphing wavetable. I'm just going to call it show wop. Trying to get better at just like saving. Better at just like saving things that I make off the jump. Okay. Oh God. So now we need a remap. Then we are going to grab a random here. And we're just going to tease the phase of this every half bar. Because what this is going to do is give us something to work with that can be melodic. but also um, groovy, groovy, groovy. So if I grab this and we set this to say 12, and then we quantize this to a scale, which I don't know, let's do like Phrygian. Cool. And now we've got an idea. So we can start to design around this, and I'm not really going to be too I think what I'm going to do instead is we're going to duplicate this. And let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. I like random, but I think that something that I'm trying to lean more into is things that are going to be a little bit more usable right off the jump. So what we can do is make that a little bit meaner. Cool. Let's grab a slice EQ. Cool. So we can kind of take something like that and just build on it now. We can grab fuse compressor, saturator. Yoink, 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 yoink. Cool. So now what we can do is grab an instance of snap heap and turn this on. And grab frequency shifter. Just kind of go ham on effects. Use a fourth one here. Try to control things that are relative to space. Create a comb filter. Custom one anyway. Just kind of let that do its thing. Grab ensemble. Mess with that. Mess with the spread. Do some kind of weird filter. Mess with the cutoff here. Hey, Renaissance, what's up? Grab like a custom table or whatever. Maybe pink trombone. GG, guys. GG. Let's grab beam. Some really cool sounds in here. Cool. So I heard some stuff in here that sounded kind of cool. Cool. So I think I hear something that seems like it could work. So let's go ahead and give that a shot and see if this is a road worth exploring. Let's just see where we end up. What just happened? Oh, I was like, what? Might need 4 of these. Do 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 do. Hey, MDJ. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was something that I was thinking about that I wanted to try to. Um, Something that I was trying to think about um, getting out in a way that was going to make sense for like if I first started or something of the sort, you know. Not always, but sometimes. It's a little too clinical at times, but in some cases, I think in like just a reference, it can work. That's kind of nice. Am I doing the wrong one? I am. Something like that. Morning, so I'm out. Okay, thanks for coming in. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah. Hey, Quasi. What's up? How are you? Moving and grooving. That's cool. What, doing FM with granular? Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to think. I think I've covered it before in past videos. I just don't remember when. Just kind of trying to let one thing lead to another. Excuse me. Cool. That sounds pretty interesting so far. It's a hard bite off of Sorza, but I'll figure out a way to make it my own. Let's grab a polymer. This is like the ultimate, like, this is such I talk about this in my drum master class for Bitwig, but like, you can create such a crazy loud snare by doing what I just did. But we're not going for snares. We are going for rim shots. Are you impressed? Anyone? Anyone? Check out my drum masterclass for Bitwig. It honestly, like, it's a banger. It is a banger. Filet. It's always impressive how fast and relatively easy I can get specific sounds. Dude, thank you, but I would attribute that to like, do you know how many times I sat here and did this? There's no way for you to know, but like, I have done this same song and dance almost every day. And also, there's a problem here. Whatever, it's different hits. I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, well, I haven't used it, but I've seen it, and I think it's overhyped. So one thing that I would personally like to get better at, and I've talked about this before on the channel, is that sounds like a super realistic like stick hit to me. But the problem, like, well, I'm gonna add convolution reverb and stuff too. But something that I really want out of this is like some kind of like crack to where it's like, you know what I mean? Um, but with higher frequencies and stuff. You know what? I can we take a side quest? I just want to see what's gonna happen if I do this. It's gonna be loud. Oh shit. That's funny. Okay. So let's see if I can recreate um another instance of this with and then if I do another one here. You know? That's not the worst thing in the world. It's closer. It's still not quite what I'm looking for, but that does give it just a little bit of there, we all learned something. Yeah, it gives it just a little bit more of a little bit more of a crack, which is kind of funny. I don't know why I never thought of that, but yeah, it still needs some love, but that does help fill out some of those missing frequencies. Hmm. Isn't that interesting? Like how much of a difference moving the like this part of the sample like makes. It's pretty wild. I'm gonna do another layer here to give it a little bit more. Let's give it a little bit more body. This will be a clap layer, pretty much. Never tried to use a drum sample for a drum? Today's your lucky day. Oh, well, a lot of times, like, if you listen to this stuff, there's these natural resonances. Right? So taking something like that and then using it as convolution can a lot of times get you into a position where you get a really cool natural sound or natural tail. Like, pretty sure I made this while you were in here. I think it's this one. No. Metal. I'll have to find it. It won't take me long, but mecha snare. Metal snare, mecha snare, metallic snare, giga snare. It's just, yeah, but if you listen to this, it's the snare. So, yeah. It's not really going to matter a lot within this. Unless if it's something that has more space. Sorry. I think so. I actually really like this as well. I'm trying to catch one on the right phase. There it is. Did you hear the difference between all of those? Which, you know what? For the purpose of what I'm trying to actually do with this, I can probably just... Yeah, but the phase is a little different on each of these, which is... See that? So, the last few are the better ones. Do I want to design a kick? Yeah, I'll design a kick. I will design a kick. The kick shall be designed. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Curve? Dude. What's a fifth of E? A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B. Okay, so that sounds pretty nice. How are we doing here? Interesting. Really don't want that tail on there. Oh, that's what that's from. Okay. Funky white noise. Play that funky noisy white noise. There was something in there. I fucked it up. Yeah, there's still something strange about the relationship behind this. Hey, Philippe, what's up, bro? So maybe what I should do is just take the low end out of it. Huh.
Fuck. Ugh. Ah, shit. Ah.
We're cooking nonsense. Let me try throwing this on the mids. I like this, but it's just quiet. Why are you so quiet? The thing that's like hard to about kicks are hard to make loud. And snares are almost always like actually physically and perceivably louder. Mm, that was cool. So let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep adding to this until it starts to beef up. Okay. So here's something else. We're going to add just a little bit of stereo to this. Grab a mid side, and this is one way to cheat this. At least I thought it was. Yeah. Fine. We'll do it your way. We'll add some texture to it. Texture is kind of insignificant. It's just having something there. But once you do that, you can add some cool flavors to it. Okay. What happens if I throw another one of these on here? What happens if I throw one on here after this? Hmm. So I think in order for this to get louder, there needs to be more low end energy into this. Because look, yep. So it needs a longer tail. The thing is okay, so the relationship that you run into is if you want to keep the original timbre of the punch of the kick, the whatever, then you can only make it so loud. But if you are able to extend this, then the tail end of this is what's going to make this louder. See? So unless if we can reinforce a transient on here, see what that does. The drums are going to get louder anyways, but it's just nice to explore and understand why stuff works the way it does. Okay, that's at least a little bit more acceptable. And the other thing that we can do as well, now that we have this, is go into this and go Pro Q. And then go Saturator. Turn this down, turn this up. Is this guy. Uh-huh, that's my shit. Yeah, we can always do more to that later. 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 I don't know why I'll just do that. Did I ever try to fish low in frequencies from the drums? What do you mean by that? Oh, I don't think that there is any rumble on here. Or no, that's fine. See, that changes. Sometimes if it's only rumble, then if it's only rumble, then this would make sense. Or like if you're trying to change something that's not a kick into a kick, this would make sense. But a lot of times, remember that when you make a cut in an EQ or a filter, it will change the phase in a way, and that's not always like a pleasing thing. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Because you once showed the cheese snare and said how transparent and clear it was while still being heavy. But what I'm saying is like, maybe I'm not understanding what you're asking, but from what you described, uh, yes, I did. Or are you talking about not on the kick, but on the percussion? Like what I need more context because I'm not sure what you're even asking. He means EQing subharmonics around the fundamental. No, because none of this is gonna matter. And if anything, I feel like it pulls away. Pulls away from the weight. And if you pull too much from the boxiness of this, then it just sounds thin. I think the drums sound fine. They could be there could be a little bit more high end on this, but I'll get to that later. All right, I need more shit. So heavy but clean. Yeah, I don't know what else I could have done different that is not up to par or something, or I don't know. Some cool stuff in there. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Still not giving me what I want it to, but Cool. Yeah, it still needs something to fill it out, which is weird because it's perhaps the bass is muddy because of the frequency range that it's taking up. But that's okay because we can fix it. And then we need some kind of high layer, I think, with... So what I'm going to do is probably just layer in, or I will rather start filling out the drums more. And we can just take this from the master and place that on here and toss this over on this side. There's actually a lot of stuff in here that I want to pull out because there's some cool stuff on this that I think would be super beneficial to add as another rhythmic layer. So towards the end here, I heard some hats. Hooray for hats. It's interesting that there's that ringing on this. Yeah, there's a pre-ringing on it. Could also just be that because I'm pulling it up so hard from the fuse compressor that's why that's doing that. Feel like I put a pre-ring on it. What? 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 Let's get funky. Cool. So that's really cool. Um, but what else could I do to this? Trying to just like Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to make this match a little bit better. God, I hate contact. That's a pretty cool sound. Hey there, Brianna. See, you got that big old booty. I'm 1,000 miles away, but I gotta say that you're a cutie. Yes, it's true. Nobody got a big butt donk like you. I think that's the one. This should be the beginning. Do, do. I don't want to end on the home right there.
Recording to logbook.
Thanks for the follow, Jan. Why does it sound so thin, though? I don't really know what kind of chord I would want. Now this would make sense on the second one to go into like harmonic minor. So maybe I can go. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, that's fucking sick. Okay. So maybe it might be cool to change the bass line as well. Let's see what this sounds like. That's pretty cool. It works, but I think we could do better. Maybe go there. Maybe not. Let's take the bottom note of this and see what that entails. Oh. It's just B. Cool. So what we can do is harmonize with this. And then we can use reverb to get into the bass here and lead that up. So that'll be the build. And then we can bring that over here, and then we can kind of bring the rest of it with us. So what I'll do is Hey, Faraj. Sorry, I know that's kind of annoying. But it's coming along now. That sounds so cool, it's just really harsh. Thank you. What? Oh. We're gonna put some like a neuro bass in there or something, or just something to blow that shit up. I want to switch the snare here, but I don't know what I want it to be. Maybe a clap. No, like a heavy snare, I don't feel like would fit the context of that. Okay, well, both of you are hearing an industrial snare, so let's let's just see what that sounds like. Because I don't I think that right now what's happening is the energy is going to come down and go more musical, and then I want to add another section that is like just a single note. So like a bump 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 dum bump dum, and in fact, uh go into one note baseline. Yeah, I was kind of well, maybe not just a clap, just something that creates a contrast after the glitchy fill. It's actually B fill. No, I'll try it, but yeah. Beeper. Okay. Okay, but like just let me work while I'm working it out. Jesus. Yeah, that just sounds like somebody is getting pelted with a dodgeball. That's fine. Maybe that's just bad timing because as soon as I started opening up a snare, like the second comment came in. That is pretty sharp. Actually, it might not be in key, but I think that would be like a metallic. I just want to hear like the timbral relationship of this. That punch is too much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a clap because that seems like a much better. That seems like the way to go. Yeah, I feel like rim sticks and claps work on just about anything. I think you have a point. Like it's harder to make like a hard snare work in a track than it is for a clap or rim shot. I actually like that. That might work. The shaper table is the wave shaper though is not. Sounds pretty good. Let's grab a mid side. Add just a bit of stereo to this. Convolution. It sounds like nasty diarrhea. Gross. Yes, I have, but I'm not allowed to show anything from the beta while I'm streaming, and that's why I don't talk about it. Yeah, that's gonna work a lot better. I'm going to just isolate this, and we need to take this out. When does the next portion begin? Over here. Because I don't want the sidechain affecting, or being, I don't want the sidechain being affected by the Foley part. But no, I didn't. I thought the same thing, but I was like, cool. So we've got a rough sketch. So I think I kind of want to create more drama here. Send this out to what? To where? No, they won't take it. Oh man. Fuck, guys, my monitor is going out. I'm gonna have to replace it. Fuck. Um, I've had terrible luck with monitors. Minus minus that crazy gigantic G9 Odyssey. No, that's not my cable. I had two monitors that were both the same, like uh they were both the same exact like model, and the first one went out within a few months, and this one is just taking a dump now. So I know it's not the cable because I went through all this shit to try to fix it for the other one. All right, it's okay. It's annoying, but it still works. But no, I fucking threw it in the trash because I was so mad. It's Samsung. I need to do something cool with this. But oh, also, I don't want the kicks to be. I want this to be a slower part. Nah, yeah, no, my last Samsung had flickering problems too. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just I really like that this kind of sounds like a radar. Ouch. I hear something else over this, but I can't quite. No, I can't stand UFC. I've done combative arts for like 15 years, and um there are some instances and some use cases where like I'll watch and look at and study somebody, but the there's two parts to it. When it's super brutal, like I don't enjoy watching people hurting each other. The other thing is when they're just in like a jujitsu tie up or something, then that's usually not very fun to watch. It's just not like, I'm not saying that it's not technical, but it's not fun to watch. I also have a problem with them being like the best fighter in the world. It's just like, it's marketing ploy, but whatever. Right. It's like those people have families, you know? Like that's like how they depend on income, and that's that's like why I there's a whole cultural problem that I have with that, because like people get into this mindset of like, "Oh, MMA." And it's like, dude, first of all, no, I'm not going to do this to you all. No, I'm not going to do this to you all. Um let me just say this. Those guys are incredible athletes, but the whole culture of what UFC brings and having that reflect in my own classroom, both as a student and as a teacher, has been extremely negative, and I haven't found much benefit to leaning into it other than having the closest thing possible to studying fights without people breaking the law, you know? But it's not really about like, I think that you get into this mindset of like style versus style, or judo doesn't work against boxing and all that, and like the concept of it is great, but in actuality what MMA became is kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and maybe judo, you know um trying to think, but like all the other stuff. And I don't think that it's because those methodologies of fighting don't work, I do think that it exposed a lot of McDojos for people that are training false confidence and stuff, which I have a whole different point about. But I do think that those main things tend to really benefit from the rules and the setup that is within the realm of UFC. But if you watch the older shit, what people were doing, oh my God. Like, even watch Bass Rutten, right? Everybody says palm thrust is stupid, but that dude fucking. There's this guy who, like. Shit, I'm sorry. Okay. There's this guy who says that like he like makes fun and sings songs about other people saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but the irony is that the video that he makes and like the content that he creates only reflects that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And this is a larger reflection of the entirety of people in the martial arts world that are specifically about, does this work in a fight? Does this not work in a fight? And that to me is extremely toxic. It's hard to not be pulled into it as an instructor about that kind of toxicity. And I have to choose to avoid that shit because if I get caught up in it, then I'm no better than them. But holy fuck. Oh my God. My instructor and I talk about this a lot. And like, it's fucking disappointing is what it is. It's a goddamn shame. Fucking shame what martial arts has become as a mainstream thing. Fucking shame. Anyway, that's my spiel on that. No, I don't watch UFC. I don't watch fighting. Um, I'll go to bed, learn a lot again. Oh, you're fine. If you want to watch like some real shit that will scare the fuck out of you, like go watch something like, I don't even know if it's around anymore, but go watch something like Felony Fights. You know, uh, go watch American History X. There's an example of that. Go watch, you know, you don't have to go very far, but there comes a certain point where the reality of combat, while there is definitely danger involved and, you know, it's scary and somebody could, you know, have the crap knocked out of them and stuff, the situational awareness that you develop and the mindset that you have outside of a sport environment without referees, without rules, and you're just like, it's just you and nobody's going to come and help you, changes a lot. And I will say that anybody that wants to like know how to fight to be able to beat someone up, like don't waste your time. Just fucking run over them with a car. Don't run over anybody with a car. But it takes a lot less training to hit someone with a stick and do insane amounts of damage to them versus having 15 years of training and then trying to see if you are good enough to fight someone twice your size. It's just stupid. Like there's no point to doing that. But there's this whole thing that people are just like, oh, MMA, they're soft. That'll never work in MMA. It's like, how fucking stupid are you? How fucking stupid can you be? Sorry. This leads down a lot of roads that I don't want to show you that side of me that I want you to know about. But and this isn't me saying like, yo, I could beat up anybody or anything like that, because I actually don't think that. And I don't think that like, I wouldn't want to fight anybody on the street because that shit's scary. But just as a matter of like understanding what we're talking about and understanding how fucking scary that shit is. And to me, I was unfortunately fortunate enough to see and grow up in LA where I saw a lot of that firsthand. And unfortunately, a lot of people that grew up in LA did too. You know, if you've never been to a party where somebody shoots up the place, you're probably doing pretty good. If you've never had someone pull a gun on you that was not a cop, you're probably doing pretty well. And you should stay out of that. But when you see these realities, and you've been in a situation where your whole life has flashed before your eyes. Suddenly the comparisons of things that you have put you in a different world. They put you in a different perspective, and they change your outlook on what it means, on what that stuff is. And that's the scary thing, right? Because I bet your kickboxing was probably pretty good. Kickboxing is kickbox. I'm not going to say that kickboxing is easy, but it's not the most technical thing. But it's something that has been, it's something that's effective because you apply a lot more skill with range. But the thing is that kickboxing is designed to fight one other person, not four. Jiu-jitsu is designed to fight one other person, definitely not six. And I say this stupid analogy all the time, but it's like, oh, jiu-jitsu. Are you a jiu-jitsu bro? It's like, fuck no. I don't want to roll with you. I don't want to prove myself. What? I put you into an armbar and then your friend comes and busts me over the head with a bottle at the bar, which I don't go to bars, but you know what I'm saying? Or like comes and just straight up kicks me in the head or drops a knee on my head. I'm done. There's no fight left. It's too inefficient. Jiu-jitsu back in the day was designed for people to disarm someone that had a weapon and roll out and break their shit and take their weapon. But when when the people from Japan, went over to Brazil and there was that whole mix up and stuff, like you have to understand that there was a lot of modifications that were made to something that was a lot more conducive and accessible, I think is the best way to say that. But the way that people do arm bars these days, the way that people do a lot of the grabs, a lot of the things, maybe not a triangle choke, because there's a lot of different cool ways to get into triangle chokes and stuff. But, like a lying armbar, there's so much like crossing your legs should be the last resort that you have. I didn't talk about filter table. I have not. I haven't done anything regarding filter table. Maybe I'll ask them since they announced it, if I can showcase it. But no, like, yeah, I've known it's a thing. I'm in the beta, but I can't talk about it. Thank you so much for diverting the conversation to a different direction, because when I get going, I get going. And the older I get, the more that I start to sound like a grouchy old man. But yeah, anyways, that's long story short. That's why I don't watch UFC. That's why I don't watch, I'm okay with other sport fighting. Like, I actually have a lot of admiration for Thai fighting, especially with the way that that's developed and the way that the respect that they have in the culture of Muay Thai is very admirable. I never trained with people, but my instructor trained with Krupa Puck and Krupa Pong, who were, champions and blah, 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 and whatever. But there was only one time that my instructor saw one of them like actually go off and just like bash someone in the face with like multiple elbows. And he was like, I got tired. But for the most part, when those people engage, like, they both know that they have families. They both know that they need to be able to fight again. And so when they are displaying stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's not reserved, but it's in a matter that is expressed a lot more artistically, I feel. And when you see that versus what you see with, all of the fucking marketing and the shit talking pre-fights, boxing is no better, and all that other stuff, it's just like, this sucks. This is fucking whack. So anyway, I'm sorry guys, that I'll stop. But that's my spiel on martial arts and why I'm very passionate about it, but also why I'm very like, when people talk about MMA and stuff, I can't help but cringe. and be like, ah, ah. Oh, absolutely, boxing can totally be that. But American boxing and like just where that goes in. Have you checked out my instructor and I's podcast, Voxel? Oh. How do you know it goes hard then? Oh, you're fine. It's not your fault. That's my fault. Hey, viewers. Yeah, like I want that to go into something that's just more of a consistent, but I don't know what I want that next section to be. I don't want it to be like the Maroc remix, but I think I'm gonna start with the drums. No, it's the context of what I want this to be, because I want it to be more bass focused. Didn't I make a different snare with polymer somewhere? I don't know how this is gonna sound, but we'll. Oh. When I'm reading this, I'm thinking of. Oh, oh. You know what I'm talking about? Where are my shakers? Something kind of like this, I think. something kind of like that, I think, is where my head's at. This is getting sick. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but I really like how unique it sounds. I really like this. That sounds so cool to me. No, I'm not stuck. Oh, maybe you all can't hear me, but I'm playing guitar over this. Um, what I was doing was playing this. You know, something kind of like that. So da, da. Mm, mm. There it is. It's okay. I don't really even I don't even know what kind of sound I want here, but I just wanted that harmony to be there. Oh, that works. Yeah, that actually works very nicely. There's a lot to play with in here. Cool. Does anybody have any questions about anything? I had a really good time making this today. I hope you all had fun doing or hanging out with me while I do this. Yeah, so it's a rough sketch for sure, but We don't have any cool basses. We need a lot more context and a lot more like frequency stuff to fill out, but I do want to figure out a way to connect this section better. Actually, all three of these sections, because it feels like I almost wrote like three different songs, right? But which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but oh, that's what I did at the beginning. Like, yeah, I think it would, like, I could just take an element and spin it and like do something with this transition and stuff, but I think transitions are going to be the key that binds all this stuff together, but it's more of a question of these are all cool, but should they go together rather than like, because I know like I know how to do it in a way that will kind of make sense, but I don't even necessarily know if this was the energy level that I was going um, for the next part. I really like this. I just don't know if it fits. Mm. Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm not sure about this, because I kind of wanted to go heavier, but I always want to go heavier. Like, and that's kind of the paradox that I run into a lot is like people say that like this stuff is laid back and all that, but the problem is like my drums and shit are really fucking aggressive. And so this could be something that might be able to be used as an outro, but I really wanted like after this section like maybe I should pick the drums back up. Like I gave it a break because I put a break in here specifically because I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. And a lot of times if you have silence or like high contrast, then it's easier to introduce like a foreign element, I think would be the best way to describe that. But if I were to go back and maybe bring back the drums or something, then I could try to create a transition here, perhaps, to where it's kind of more of like a jam out part as opposed to the da 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 da. So like a da 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 da, you know, or like have something there to where you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, or just go into it like a jam or something that, or maybe even like change this up, change the instrument, you know, something like that. So like I have options, but it's more of what do I think is. I'm glad I have options. It's more of what do I want to commit to. Well, it's more so of just this section, you know. So I could do something like this and hit Command B. Oops. So maybe something like this. Command B. Take this. Touch that up by 12. Hey, what's up, Michael? You know, something like that I think would work really well. You know, something like that I think would work pretty well. But I don't know if I keep this section, if this is going to pan out well for that's catchy. Pan out well for the rest of the arrangement. But I'm going to keep this in here just as a placeholder and then know that I have options to either go into this and this, or just this, or just this, or do something entirely different. No, man, I want this to be like really high energy. But this part as an outro, like, that could be cool. I might... Like, that could work. I don't know. Alright guys, I'm gonna listen to this one more time, and then I am going to hop off. But if y'all have any questions, then feel free to ask here or in the Discord. Check out alckemy.com for my sounds, if you guys like it. Book a lesson. And if anything, please go watch the latest tutorial that I put up, especially if you're creatively stuck. I think it'll help a lot. And even if it doesn't help you, it'll probably help someone else, so please share that for me, because it's like super underperforming and I'm a little bit disheartened by it. It's no one's fault, but please go watch it. Yeah, and it's a masterclass. and I think it's really good. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying that because it's like, hey, there's a lot of shit that I put into this. You don't need to like watch it, just put it on in the background. I think that there needs to be something that keeps the rhythm. It's kind of there, but I think that we need to make this more aggressive. And then it would be kind of cool to do something kind of like that where we like bring it back, but maybe with a different flavor. Doo 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 doo. This reminds me of Seance. Maybe that's because Seance was in... No, I think Seance was in G. There's some kind of resonance that's piling on with this. It could be from this. That I might just switch this back over. Because I feel like there's this like overlapping thing that... Let's see if that helps. Yeah, with the masking or whatever. I might do that, but it's more of just like, ow, my ears. But yeah, we've got a full arrangement. How long is this tune? We just need to kind of fill in the blanks. 709 to... Oh, it's like a 4-minute track. Cool. Yeah. Much love, guys. Alckemy.com. Check out my presets. Chia. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll be doing. Maybe I'll work on this. Maybe I'll do something else. But I'm going to render this out and then kind of contemplate on it for a bit. But much love, guys. Have an awesome rest of your evening. If I don't see you the rest of the weekend, be well until the next time I see you. The world is crazy out there, if you know what I mean. Fucking be safe. Be safe and be kind to others. Bye, everybody.